Hello and welcome back to Cruising Off Duty. If you saw the last episodes, you saw that Janice got a little sailing instruction in Sackets Harbor, and probably perfect timing because we learned a lesson here in this episode. You see, we had to sail 6 hours across Lake Ontario to head back towards Kingston, our home harbor, and Janice got seasick and was down for the count for the entire time pretty much. And it's not a big deal because I know how to sail solo because I do it all the time. But what happened if it had been me that was seasick and Janice needed to sail? Prime example why Janice needs to be able to handle the boat all on her own. Anyways, check this episode out and you'll see why it's really important for both partners to know how to sail. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know what we're all about, check out this short intro. Hi, we are Craig and Janice and welcome to Cruising Off Duty. We love to travel and to see the world. And in the future, we plan to do that full time. That's right, we're going to sell everything, buy a catamaran, and sail around the world. But sadly, we're probably a few years away from that big purchase. So for now, we're sailing our 35-foot Beneteau around the Thousand Islands, and it is breathtaking. Oh, there's plenty of YouTube channels that'll take you all over the Caribbean, but we're probably the only channel that's going to show you this world-class cruising ground right in the mouth of the Great Lakes, in between Canada and the United States. So hopefully you want to come along with us as we go cruising. And if you're all about the Caribbean, who knows, maybe somebody else will ask me to sail their sailboat in some tropical place. No, seriously, I would go again. I'd work for free. I don't eat much. I'll sleep on the floor. I'm easy to get along with. I've got salt water in my veins. Good morning, yet another perfect blue day. Seems like deja vu, but in a good way. Perfectly sunny day. We're still in Sackets, we're about to leave. You can see the white caps over there, so it's windy. Of course, right in the direction of me, we need to get out of Sackets Harbor. But once we get around the bend, we'll be heading back towards Kingston. We're gonna go to Simcoe Island and anchor there. So once we get around the bend, we'll be on a beam reach, which will be awesome. We have to stow everything before we go or it's gonna be bouncing around. And there's Janice. She's just finishing up the dishes and putting them away.
I need the sink to stow things.
Yeah, she throws some of the stuff in the sink so that it doesn't slide around, which is just better safe than sorry. And yeah, we got it all cleaned up because we are going to bring Janice's daughter and father on tomorrow for a 3-day sail. In case you're wondering, because you know if you've been watching the episodes, I have my iMac Pro and I have been stowing it right here in my box. But we need to put it away so 4 of us can eat around that table. And so now I'm sleeping with my iMac Pro. And Janice sometimes sleeps in here. I sleep here in the back cabin. But then she doesn't like it because she has to climb over me to get out to go to the washroom in the middle of the night. So she often sleeps up here in the V berth. So she has her own space. So that's the usual plan. And so now when Christiana comes, she's going to be sharing a room with Janice because the iMac takes up potentially Janice's her spot. But it's either Christiana sleeps with the iMac or I do, so it's going to be me. Yeah, it was an experiment to bring that on board, but it's a big computer for a boat, so didn't realize that there was going to be 4 of us on the boat when I brought it. I guess just didn't think of it, so otherwise I wouldn't have brought it as that bad time to do that experiment. But so we're going to be leaving, and then we'll bring you along with us, and we'll have footage. So
it's windy enough for sailing.
Yes, we'll definitely sail once we get out of this harbor. So we should have some good footage of sailing on a perfectly blue day. Okay, we are officially away a little later than I was hoping. 1:15 in the afternoon. Well, we don't have anywhere to be per se, as long as we're at Simcoe Island before dark. Yeah. It should be 5, maybe worst case scenario, 6 hours to that anchorage. So perfect sunny day, other than we are going dead into the wind to get out of this kind of harbor. Did you have a good time in Sackets Harbor?
Great weekend.
Yeah, a pretty little town with lots of little restaurants and bars and stuff to do down here. So if you're there, you only have like a 15, at the worst case, 20-minute walk to get down here. And I highly suggest coming.
Me too.
Bye for now. Okay, motor sailing into the wind, very close hauled. The waves are slamming us so hard that we'd lose speed, so decided to keep the engine running just to get through this. Hey, Janice?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. Now if you look over here, there's a piece of land right there. We're just trying to get around that. It's pretty shallow a little ways out too, so we can't cut it too close. And because of that, I'm motor sailing. The reason is because if I just had the Genoa out or bow sails, I wouldn't be able to sail as tight to the wind as I'm doing right now. I'm a little inside my normal ability to sail. But with the motor pushing me forward, causing extra apparent wind, I'm able to sail a little tighter to the wind, therefore I can hopefully get around this shallow space, and then I don't have to tack, because if I tack I have to go way out and it's totally the wrong direction for where we're wanting to head, because once we get past that piece of land we're going to bear off the wind and head a little bit more north. Tacking that direction would head me south. I don't want to go south, I want to go north. So, and Janice is tired and been sleeping through all this slamming and bamming.
I'm sleeping, resting.
Like with her eyes closed for extended periods of time. Only she could sleep through smashing waves and spray. And I was like, are you sleeping? And she's like, well, I'm a bit tired.
Yeah.
Got anything to say for yourself?
I don't know why I'm tired.
You can sleep anywhere.
I can't. I'm tired. I don't give a...
I mean, as you can see from the, occasionally it gets really big and slammy. Yeah. So, I don't know how she sleeps through pounding waves, but she's a trooper. All right, we made it past the island or the land. Janice wakes up every time I say something to pretend she was awake for it. Made it past the shallows just barely. Now we'll be able to bear off and get a little more wind in the sails and get more speed and be able to shut off the engine, which is the most important thing. Yay, team.
Yeah, no engine.
You finally get to kill the engine, and we got both sails up.
And I had a wee cat nap.
Just a wee one.
And then I had to get up and jump up and help put the...
Yeah, I want to put the main out now that we...
Now it's very much nice.
Yeah.
Right, no engine.
The engine is a bit of a... It's almost like it's a stressful sound. It's loud and it's...
It's not like nice.
And we were slamming through waves, and now we're going kind of almost a beam. And it's still a beautiful day, but when you're not pounding into waves, it just seems like...
Yeah, like the wind blasting me just non-stop in the face. That helps me tired.
Not to mention spray. God spray. Yeah, so yeah, now a much more comfortable sail. Okay, we've been sailing for a while. Just want me to tell you.
I brought you kids.
Yeah, I said, we should nibble something, maybe a little drink or something. God, you did give me a drink.
Yeah.
A little peach juice, a little peach and ginger ale?
Yeah, it's so yummy.
Peach and ginger ale combo. Very yummy. My mom actually came up with that. You know what she came back for food? A piece of untoasted, nothing on it bread. So tasty. So, wow. Breakfast of champions, meal to put me through the day.
I was enjoying my plain piece of bread.
She's enjoying her plain piece of bread, she says. Well, you should all be so lucky to have a wife that when you say I'm hungry, gives you a plain piece of bread. Well, I know. We're all battling together now, aren't you? All right, that's it for now. So it's still a little wavy and bouncy. And she's going to go get us chips and salsa now. She did feel bad with a piece of bread. She was laughing, but so we had to come up with something. We should have really, and this is a suggestion to anybody that's going to be on a 5+ hour voyage across bouncy water. You should really make sandwiches or some cold pasta salad or something, so you have something to eat. Because 5 hours is far too long to go without anything to eat. So we're gonna have chips and salsa, tortilla chips and salsa. At least it's something. Because she can't make soup and she can't like be down there cooking because down there it's like this, and that's how you get seasick. That's why she was so tired over here. She's gone down below. I think she got tired because she went down to do, I forget what. She came back up and she's like, I'm tired. I think the reality of it is she felt a little nauseous. And when you get out in the wind, you just want to close your eyes. So I'm just razzing her. But we're gonna go grab chips and salsa, and then we'll have at least something in our belly while we sail along on this otherwise perfect day. Check out the glistening water. Yay, chips and salsa. We usually put it in a little bowl, but as you can see, we're bouncing around, so a little bowl would probably spill. So, salsa in a plastic cup. Yummy. Oh, you got another piece of bread. Wow, she really is nauseous.
I'm nauseous.
She can only hold down bread. Okay. We're still sailing along, whipping along on a beam reach now, doing over 6 knots. A beautiful day. You can see from behind me here. Not a cloud in the sky. Decent 14 knots of apparent wind over the beam. So we're We're sailing along. This is a great day to sail. Fortunately, I think Janice got a little nauseous, seasick. She denies it. She says she's just tired, but I can kind of tell when she's not feeling her best. So she went to lay down a little while ago after the salsa. When chips came out, she wasn't really feeling it. And she went into the B berth for a nap. So I've been sailing solo. But like you can see, every once in a while a couple of big swells come around and slam the side of the boat, but not too bad. No real big white caps. That's generally our rule of thumb. If you see white caps, it's probably a little bit more windy than you would like, but mostly just big swells right now off Lake Ontario. And we are about 2 hours away from our end destination, which is the northeast anchorage on Simcoe Island, just across the St. Lawrence from Kingston. So yeah, I'll keep you posted, but so far so good. Okay, so we've beared away one more time to get in between Simcoe Island and Wolf Island. You can always tell Wolf Island because it's the one with a million windmills. It's just loaded with them. And this has been pretty much a solo sail. It's been a beautiful day, but Janice has been sleeping in the B berth or out here for pretty much the whole trip. So it's like a solo sail. I don't know if she's just amazingly tired or she's feeling seasick, but now that we're on a broad reach, we occasionally get this action where, like this, where the boat will do this side to side. And I have no idea how Janice sleeps through that. Ass end falls into the swell and then it comes out and the whole boat goes left, right, left. So yeah, everything kind of gets thrown around, and I'm a late sleeper, so I don't know how anybody could sleep through that, because you'd be thrown from one side of your bunk to the next. And yeah, she just seems to stay asleep through all of that. So I'm going to be bearing away a little bit more when I go through that passage there. That is truly in between Simcoe Island over there and Wolf Island. I'll have to bear off and I'll be on a straight run. I may even have to jibe across to the other side if we turn too much. So again, a beautiful day. It's too bad Janice missed most of it, but she needed her sleep, I guess. Ciao for now. All right, we have turned the corner and we are now sailing through the skinny passage in between Wolf Island over there, which you can tell from the windmills, and Simcoe Island over here. And it's a bit narrow. I don't want something to go wrong, so I called in my assistant, who's been sleeping the entire time. She admitted she wasn't feeling that well, finally.
But I was starting to...
No, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Before we even left, I was really tired before we even left.
I know, I'm not blaming you.
If I hadn't been tired, I wouldn't have started knocking around.
Yeah, no, I get it. Defensive. Anyways, we are sailing through the skinny spot, so I thought I should have a little bit of assistance in case, you know, some crazy wind gust pushes me into one of these shores. But we're almost there. When we get to the end of this skinny channel, I'll turn left and be in the anchorage. So,
oh goody.
Yay us.
Woo, yeah. And there's still lots of daylight, sort of.
Sort of, yeah, we should be there before 7. Woo. There's the navionics.
There is my love, the wonderful captain who sailed, all the way. Well, I slept the entire time eating only chips.
Eating nothing but this.
Yeah, we didn't have lunch before we left.
This morning, and we're gonna get there at 7 p.m. or about 7 p.m. And I've lived just on tortilla chips.
Oh, for really, next time we know we need to have like potato salad and sandwiches ready to go. I felt yucky a little bit. I was really tired when we started, and it was super
She's
swelly.
Some crazy banging too.
I know.
Slamming
I feel fine now.
I don't know how she did it.
It's a wee ferry. It's a cable ferry. I think he only holds 1 or 2 cars. But he's been zipping back and forth really quickly, and we're wondering, will he try and get in front of us or not? We'll find out. We're hoping no. So if he leaves the shore now, we'll have to like turn around. No, I think he's waiting.
Put on the engine a bit?
Sure. Just to not delay him too long. Motor sail through.
Okay, we are done. Sails are down. Just pulling into the anchorage we want to anchor at, besides Simcoe Island, which is over here. And yeah, Good day, really good day. Well, for me.
No food.
A really good day for me. So for sustenance, there's a whole lot of that going on. But it was a fun sailing day for me. It's like sailing solo.
Yeah. Strong wind.
Yeah, sailing solo and strong wind. Good for me.
What a favor I did.
What a favor she did me, she said. Okay, now we are anchored. Janice did a great job dropping the anchor. And still some beautiful sunny day left. Now we can relax. Still a pretty stiff breeze, but we're behind Simcoe Island. Let me just turn around. Behind Simcoe Island there, which is blocking the wind and keeping the waves to an almost nothing. Now we can relax. Not that you haven't relaxed already today, but
It's relaxing. We gotta call.
yeah, yes, we have to call Canadian Customs and tell them we're back in Canada. So we'll do that now. Okay. Yes, hi. We're just reporting that we're coming back into Canada on our boat.
Okay, what marina are you at?
Well, we're actually at an anchorage right across from Kingston.
Where are you right now?
We're anchored at Simcoe Island, right across from Kingston. Do you want us to wait till we're in Kingston tomorrow? Okay, we'll call back tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Thanks, bye. So there you go.
Now I gotta
You do
catch up
not.
on- Oh, sorry.
You
Hi,
do
you're
not.
still there.
You do not have to call
They are
Canadian
just picky as
Customs
the
when you-
Americans who
Yeah.
circled our boat in the morning.
Yeah, the
Our
American side when we
big
anchored at Grindstone Island, the Customs Border Patrol boat showed up and asked if we'd checked in, and I'm like, oh, okay, we only anchored, we didn't go to shore.
But apparently we were too chicken
I
idiots.
guess theoretically dropping anchor is touching U.S. soil, so we have to do that. So we did the same thing here in Canada, where we were anchored at Simcoe Island, but our city of Kingston's over there on the other side of the river, and they asked us what marina we're at. We're like, well, we're anchored at Simcoe Island, and he's like, so
Is that like a...
are you calling in ahead of time? And I'm like, well, would you prefer we call tomorrow when we're in Kingston? Yeah, call tomorrow. I'm like, all right. So we did what we could.
Yep.
All right. Hey, end of a great day. Well,
For him.
for me.
Except for loneliness.
I was crying a little bit on the way. Oh, so alone. It's chilly now. The sun's down. Skies, I don't know if you can make out. It's a nice orange sky. But we didn't film the sunset, unfortunately. And now that the sun has gone down, it is actually getting kind of chilly. So the tea is wanted. What's that?
Dark and chilly, yeah.
Yeah, dark and chilly. So is there anything else? Is that it for tonight? Oh, tomorrow we're going across there, just to tell you what's going on. Tomorrow we go back to Kingston across the way, pick up Janice's daughter and dad, and we spend 2 days and 2 nights with them on the boat, going back into the Camelot Islands area, which is just a beautiful area.
Maybe Gananoque, like the next
Yeah,
day.
maybe the town of Gananoque. We haven't been there yet
No.
in this channel. It's on the Canadian side. We've been doing mostly American towns on the American side, but this time we might do Gananoque, and then we don't have to go through customs.
We'll stick on the... Well, they don't have... My daughter doesn't have a passport,
Oh,
so we're going to be sticking on the...
That's another reason. We could see Gananoque by driving to it because it's on our side of the river, but so we usually do the American side because we can get there by boat, but her daughter doesn't have an active passport right now, so so we'll do Gananoque and the Thousand Island Camelot Islands area. Very beautiful, tons of islands in a really small area, and yeah, so look forward to that.
Bye!
All right, until next time, safe cruising.